Have you ever been feeling fine and then boom, you're sad, mad, or just upset? Well, welcome to my series, The Craziest Psychic Readings that I've had as a psychic intuitive. So, this is the story about someone who just could not figure out what was going on in her life. She came to me because she was feeling depressed and sad and just felt like she should be doing something but didn't know what she should be doing. So I tapped into her energy. Immediately when I tapped into her, I said, someone is trying to come through, but I like to do the readings that I like to do. So as a medium, when your passed on loved ones come through or your guides come through, the guides come through differently. So I'll just keep it with the passed on loved ones because those are the ones that are usually kind of more like insistent. They're like, okay, well, she wasn't listening to me. Here's this medium. And they want to tell me everything they want to tell you that you weren't listening to. So I said, nope, I'm actually going to, told whoever was there, step aside for a second. I need to get an energy reading on my client. So I did my energy reading. It turned out fine. Then I said, okay, there's somebody here who's being very, very demanding that I talk to her. And I described, because I can see them, I described what that person looked like. She was an older lady who had a really bad wig. And actually, if you go to my page, you can see, I think I titled it Bad Wig. It was an older lady, that's my son, older lady with a bad wig. The young lady still wasn't sure who this was. She had an idea between a couple of people. So then I went on to describe the feeling that this person had. They were feeling like things hadn't worked out in their favor. They were upset. They felt like people didn't understand them. They were misunderstood. So then the young lady decided, yes, I knew who that is. That was my aunt. And some pretty horrible things happened to her aunt. She had murdered her children, which they thought she did. She had murdered her children, and they had drove her out of her home. You can see him. They had drove her out of her home. So with saying that, of course, it was very negative and heavy energy on this young lady. And this was the first time I've seen this, and I haven't seen it after. But when spirits hang around you, they are kind of just around you for love and support, to help you through information or help you through things that are going on in your life. This particular spirit I could feel the hooks in this young lady's shoulders and back from this spirit. She was like holding on for dear life. And the reason she was doing that was just saying that she was so misunderstood that she wanted to get her point across. She wanted people to understand her. And in doing that, she was bringing such a heavy weight on my client. So I had to come in. And even though the client didn't come for that, this is what she got. So I came in and I unhooked that spirit from her. Soon as I unhooked that spirit from her, the client immediately let me know she felt so much better. She really wasn't ready to let the spirit go because she didn't feel that, and I didn't either, even though all these bad things had happened to the spirit in this life. It wasn't negative energy. It was just a negative circumstance. So we had to figure out how to have a relationship with the spirit. And I did let my client know that my client was in charge, not the spirit. So I didn't know if this was going to be a good idea, but we put parameters and let her know, okay, this is it. The spirit can hang around, but only if certain conditions were met. I don't know if she has that same spirit with her. My heart of hearts is telling me kind of no, because it was very negative. So I did give her, let her know how to get rid of that spirit when she was finally ready to get rid of that spirit. So that's what you get when you see me. Craziest things happen. If you like this series or if you want to hear more, please like and follow for more.